Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy Proftrof. We're back again with another video from Internet History, and this is Planking, a historical footnote. Anyway, I just got a quick note. I want to say some shit. Listen. I always hated planking. Whenever I was training, when doing my ab workouts, I always hated planking because I didn't feel that much. Like, planking is just you standing there and shit is about to happen. I always hated exercises that take too long. Like, once you start doing a lot of push-ups and you get to the hundreds, that shit starts getting annoying as fuck. So you put on a leather armor, a heavy vest, some shit. That's how I always did my workout. Let me know what y'all think about these types of exercises. When you get good at them and it starts taking too fucking long, do you guys think it's annoying, or is it just like, I'm pretty impressed with myself being able to plank for like 30 minutes. I enjoy planking for 30 minutes. No, motherfucker. I hate that shit. Anyway, let's get going. Let's get on with the video.
2011.
Okay.
They call it planking. The practice of laying on your front, completely still, for social media kudos.
I don't think that's planking.
It was safe. Fun for families.
Oof.
Fun for professionals.
What the fuck?
Fun for brands. Australians' families. Fun for...
Hey bro, you better get your fat ass stomach out where I put my head. Bitch, get the fuck out of there.
Professionals. Fun for brands. Australian sports ball players were doing a plank.
There is obviously a message here. He lays down and stays very still for a couple of seconds.
The news was doing a plank. By gum, even TV funny mans were doing a plank.
I don't think that's planking. I think that's what was that? Prone bone? Prone bone? That dude got his dick in the other dude's ass, boy.
Soon there were thousands of kids just laying around downtown. Some
I
of the
bet you
location
better lay down and
selections
stay
quite
down.
creative. Others less inspired.
What the fuck?
But soon the one-upsmanship drove people to do ever more daring planks.
Look at that tiger on the right. What is that tiger thinking? Look at it. You know what y'all think that tiger is thinking?
Daring planks. Some were really asking for trouble.
Trouble?
Especially those that partook in subgenre spin-offs, such as the intersection plank, the balcony.
Hey, that's a pretty good way to get rid of the bad gene seed, though. Introduce fucking planking on the road. Nothing wrong with that shit. Okay. At least when you're having children, that's a win-win for humanity, bro.
And that's when the accidents began.
Oopsie daisy.
A 17-year-old was planking on his when
Oh, look at her fingers. Oh, look at her fingers. Oh,
the accidents began.
oh, bitch.
A 17-year-old was planking on his roof, fell.
Yeah, there was text there.
Oopsie daisy.
In case you were worried she was fine, minor. Why is that good? Fuck her fingers. That dumbass bitch deserves that shit.
A
Okay.
17-year-old was planking on his roof, fell off, crashed onto the concrete below, and his kidney ruptured. It had to be removed. Not to be outdone,
He
an
survived?
18-year-old felt ruptured.
Let's read that shit.
It had to.
A young male, 17, was admitted to the ED. Initial vital signs were blood pressure 120/59, heart rate 133 beats per minute, respiratory rate 16 breaths per minute, and oxygen saturation as measured by pulse oximetry 97% on a non-breather mask. In the ED, vital signs were blood pressure, blah 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 blah. The patient was submitted to surgery immediately and left nephrectomy for acute hemorrhage due to full thickness. Perihilar laceration was performed. Jesus Christ, I think that's like, I don't know exactly, but I think that's what they mean when you cut you down the middle. The mechanism of damage consisted of blunt renal trauma resulting from sudden deceleration, which affected the renal parenchyma and vascular pedicle. This deceleration resulting in laceration, partial avulsion of the kidney and its proximal point of fixation. A pre-existent renal abnormality decreased the possibility of salvage. Oof. Hospital stay lasted 20 days for two patients, cost $35,000 euros, approximately $37,000, including laboratory and radiological work. Intensive care units, stay operative theater surgery, dialysis, and total cost of hospitalization. Jesus.
To be removed. Not to be outdone, an 18-year-old fell from a 5th-story balcony.
So guys,
On his way down, he bounced off an awning. 18-year-old
Hey, my boy's doing a lot of shit. He's going to 13-year-olds events, visiting 13-year-olds, visiting No Man's Sky, planking. He has a pretty exciting life.
fell from a 5th-story balcony.
so guys,
On his way down, he bounced off an awning, landed on the pavement, and destroyed his spleen. That had to be cut out too. Hold my beer, another guy
Did
says.
he die?
His spleen. That
Oh, I think he survived because the patient underwent emergency laparotomy. The severity of the case included blood accumulation, Morrison's pouch, and pelvis. The length of hospital stay was 14 days. How was... bro, you lucky as fuck. Listen. I know people tend to pity these people. You cannot pity people like this. If I go on the road and I get run over by a car because I jumped on the road, would you feel pity for me? No, you don't have to feel pity for people like this. Listen, okay? Don't feel pity for this shit.
had to be cut out too.
You get what
My
you get.
beer, another guy says as he planks from the roof of a moving car.
Your destination is on the right.
It's a coma. Then finally, a man in
Teenager.
Australia planks from the 7th story of an apartment complex.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing when you were teenagers. Listen, I was a dumbass teenager. I did dumb shit. I never planked on a car. I never planked on the 5th story balcony and fall. I never did that dumbass shit. Okay, I did dumb shit. I never did that. I think that's a couple of levels of. There's levels to the dumbass shit teenagers are allowed to do. Okay, and this is above the upper threshold of the R word.
He fell off and died. Alright, you stupid kids, shut it down. Game's over. Time to start punishing anyone who planks. Shit's a safety hazard. A blanket ban in schools and universities is implemented. That leads to several suspensions. Then it progressed to the workplace. GameStop fired a guy for planking. Woolworths fired 8. A hospital fired 7. A factory
Hospital
fired
staff
2.
are planking.
What a plank in a mine. Want to get fired? Surely it couldn't hurt just to plank a little in the old folks' home. Now,
Okay, to be honest, if you're gonna let someone plank, let the miners plank. They're probably gonna die at 33 because of the fucking inhalation of awful shit. So you might as well let them have the fun that they have now, right? And that's a fucked up joke to make. I'm sorry.
oh, you're unemployed. But it doesn't stop there. It goes all the way to the highest levels of power. The South
President?
Australian government. They consider a statewide ban on planking, which is quickly dropped. The
Impossible to
Prime Sheila
enforce.
of Australia, Julia Gillard, issues an official decree to knock it off, kids. But that's not enough to stop this epidemic from spreading. The more the media
Planking.
said,
Planking bad.
the more alluring it became. You even had your serial offenders.
Have you seen this man?
This guy went on a planking spree.
Jesus, listen. Okay, it's okay for y'all to plank if you're, decent weight. This fucking fat piece of shit. What are you planking? Look at the tractor. Is that a tractor? I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Look at the one on the left holding this immense body weight. It is barely surviving. Look at it. It is suffering. You cannot do this shit, brother. You're causing property damage. $999. No, not anymore. After you're done with that shit, probably came $25 on cheap.
Here and here.
Look at it.
And
Look at it. Y'all wondering, in my fucking store over here, the thing didn't work. The thing that takes your food over there, and that's probably why. Fat ass planking on that shit. It's like that. That's right.
this guy went on a planking
Look at this. How does this thing not breaking under this immense pressure?
spree. Here and here and here, and finally on a cop car.
You planked on a cop car. And next time y'all wonder why the police is late. Why? Because the back tire is fucking exploded under this immense pressure.
When he uploaded it to Facebook, however, the police weren't so pleased.
You actually uploaded yourself planking on a police car online. I got no words for this shit.
And they sent him a summons to court. At first, he tried to claim the images were shocked. No one was believing that.
Nah.
So he confessed and he received a $303 fine. The police cracked down on a number of others too,
$303 fine?
but it all backfired. Soon, the new defiant subgenre of cop car planking emerged in direct
Jesus.
protest. And when one was struck down, cop car planking emerged in direct protest. And when
Hey, this bitch needs to do actual planking. She needs to hold off the bar, cause that fucking little shit on the spine is not looking good, bitch. Jesus, fix that shit and get that ugly tattoo removed. Ugh.
when one was struck down, 100 more took their place.
Is that dude naked?
Although some police
Hey,
didn't
that's
have
all nice ass.
100 more took their place.
Nah. Nah. Nah.
Although some police didn't help the situation either.
It takes
Dummy.
a lot of bravery to be that vulnerable, and I'm so proud of this community.
But while this was all going down, the subgenres were becoming more esoteric. The rotating escalator plank, for example.
Ooh, how much did this dude pay? How much did you pay for that shit? Yo, Escalate, shit is expensive nowadays. How much, how much? Please say. Ah, he didn't say.
The Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Everyone shut up.
Alvin
It's
Matthew
Exhibit,
Joyner.
and he's here to tell everyone to stop planking. Why? Because it's racist. That's
What?
right. X goes on to give it to...
Oh, by the way, who the fuck is Exhibit? I'm joking. Y'all might not know this, but Exhibit actually has some dope ass music. I listen to it from time to time. Like, his music is pretty fucking dope.
his followers by explaining that the Atlantic slave trade also had people lying down with their arms at their side too. Therefore... Not really, he just plucked this entirely out of thin air or overheard it at the pub. There is absolutely zero connection between this lame fad and the Atlantic slave trade. Besides, everybody knows that planking originally started with the Catholic Church in 595 AD, something called the Litany of Saints. Even the Pope was planking. Anyway, so John...
Y'all know who else was planking in the church? Little boys when they go on fucking... when they get molested.
John Key, chief cuz of New Zealand, decided to take things into his own hands.
What?
So John...
Okay, I don't know anything about this guy. I don't know anything about this ugly bitch on the left over there. He's right. But this dude looks kind of like an asshole. Let's be honest. Like, I don't know if he's an asshole. I don't know if he's a nice guy. He kind of looks like an asshole though.
Key, chief cuz of New Zealand, decided to take things
I don't know
into
why I
his
had
own
to say that,
hands.
but I had to.
He does a fine how do you do fellow kids
Oh, no.
and uploads this slightly ominous picture of his son planking. And you did it. You killed the meme. It's done. Some desperate resuscitation was attempted with owling and teapotting and beheading. Actually, that's pretty good. But the timing was all wrong and it never properly took off. And that is the story of planking. A small footnote in internet history.
Oh,
Oh, here comes those. Oh, was that a bit? That might have been a bit quick for you. How about?
keeps fucking with that shit, doesn't he?
Now, did you get your name? That's a shame. Coming in from the left-hand side. Oh, just missed
Okay,
it.
okay, buddy.
I saw Steve in there.
Okay. Anyway, that was Internet Historians planking a historical footnote. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about this video. I mean, I said some dumb shit, so y'all probably have opinions on that. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a nice fucking day.